What a time to have a cold sore.
Oh.
There we go.
All right, so breaking it in is just going to be your first 3 to 5 hours. All you're trying to do is get the motor nice and hot and then let it cool off completely. So if you can run 20-30 minutes and then shut it down, and when I mean run, I mean have them run it like they're going to run it. Just do it for 20-30 minutes. And then shut it down, let it cool off.
For how long?
You generally want to be able to touch the head of the motor, so I mean it should take it about an hour or so.
Okay.
And then do the cycle again. Have them run it for 20-30 minutes.
So we get up to 5 hours,
Yep.
and at 5 hours, bringing it here.
Bring it back here. Yep.
5 hours of run time? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. The chain is going to stretch during this time. This is normal. But if you start seeing it flopping around or it making a lot of noise around about the 3rd hour, you want to bring it back then, by all means. That way we can get you adjusted and back out on the road. 91 octane fuel is what you want to run.
Oh,
91? Okay.
The premium. There is a fuel valve under here. It's just an on-off for the gas. The tank is a metal tank, so if it's going to be stored, Arizona stored would mean like 1 to 2 days in the summer.
With
And
stabilizer?
Yes, sir. Yes, and you want to keep it full. That way it doesn't condensate and then cause it to rust,
Okay.
which will happen very, very quickly if it's not full. What I do is I turn the fuel valve off, turn it on, let it run till it stalls out. That way you get everything out of the carburetor and then park it.
And park it and fill it up with fuel?
Yep. Yeah, have it full. And then doing the fuel stabilizer in a gallon jug and mix it and just top it off with that.
You like the Stabil, Pride G, Seafoam? What are the...
Seafoam's good, the Stable's good. Just stay away from the Home Depot and the Lowe's Stable. It is different.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Go
It's
through
more-
O'Reilly's or something?
Yes, exactly. And the automotive is what you want to stick towards. The Lowe's and all that, they have extra stuff in there for mainly for two-stroke and that type of stuff, so it doesn't gum up. It ends up coating the piston rings and it's not good.
Okay.
But the oil is going to be the biggest killer of these motors.
Okay.
When I do oil changes, it's 800 milliliters. Okay, so that's just a little bit more than half a quart. With it being that small of an amount, it tends to dissipate and evaporate a lot faster than it would, say, in your riding lawnmower or your car. So I would have them check it just about every time they ride it until they get an actual feel for how much does dissipate and evaporate. And once you get an idea, then you
What
can go
grade
from there.
oil?
2050 motorcycle oil.
2050 motorcycle.
2050
Dipstick
motorcycle.
is going to be on this side over here. All you're going to do is unscrew it, wipe it off, thread it all the way back in.
Right there, gray cap, yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
And then back it out, and that's going to give you your level. That's also where you add to it if it needs it.
Okay.
Back on this side over here is going to be your choke. Up is on, down is off. It's going to be that black lever right there.
Got it.
Uh,
So up is on for choke,
Yep.
down is off.
Yep. So once you initially start it, you
Shut it
should
off.
only take it, 30, 40
Oh, I
seconds,
see,
and then you can
okay.
shut her down.
Alright.
This has got a tether on it. You attach that
Yep.
to them, they fall off. It kills the motor, kind
Yep.
of like a jet ski.
Mm-hmm.
And then they also have that kill switch there for whatever reason they need to kill it.
I did notice you have it on the other side with the keys, the remote control
Yep.
kill switch.
Yep. If you're going to use that to police, physically try it out prior so you know without any question how far it can go
Yeah.
and still be shut down. It's just
Okay.
best try that out prior. This has also got something kind of cool. Get it off there. You got the key on. You always want to park it in neutral and start it in neutral. It's just one of those good habits to have. With that said,
You're talking about having this gear control.
Yep.
Shift lever into
into neutral.
You
Yep.
don't want to start it in drive.
Yeah, it's just always. I mean, you can,
Safer.
but it's it's one of those things where you just don't know. But did you choke still right?
Yeah, he turned it
Oh, I turned it down, yeah.
Choke on, just hit a button, and it's got remote start. And you got remote kill as well.
Cool.
Okay.
So
So we know it works from 1 foot.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Now, if you find it doesn't go as far as you need it to go, there is a box. It is on this one. It is on the front side here. There's going to be a black wire under there that has attached to nothing. That's going to be your antenna. Just try to get that to go as high up as possible, and that should get you another half a block or a
I'm
block.
looking for it. A black wire attached to nothing, you say, huh?
It should be in there, group there. Probably be better if you go on the other side.
Okay.
You'll see it.
I see black wire at the bottom. But that's
Oh, yeah.
No, it's going to be in.
This little guy.
Yep,
I got
there
it.
you go.
okay.
Okay.
That's
Antenna.
the antenna for the remote.
Yep. Now,
You could theoretically even just hook that up to some kind of external antenna if you really cared about it, I guess.
Yep. This is going to be your governor right here.
Yeah.
The screw. You're going to break that nut loose and then run the screw all the way in and then back it out as much as you want. What it's
So
doing
it's
is
this,
it's limiting the
not
throw.
this.
Yes.
How much can the thumb
Yep.
throttle move?
Yep. So, but regardless of where you put that,
Mm-hmm.
if they've got a long enough straightaway, it's slowly going to build up speed.
Okay.
Because it's a centrifugal clutch. It's going to take them a long time, but eventually they're going to get up all the way to full speed.
Okay.
But this will keep it happening from on the fly. Basically.
Got it. So, fully restricted, is that all the way in or all the way out?
That is all the way in.
Okay, so break
Right
loose the
now-
nut, pull it all the way back, and then screw this in as far as you can go.
Yep. And then once you get it all the way in, you'll want to back it out slowly and test it and see how fast it goes, and then just keep on bringing it out until you're.
All the way in, how fast will it go?
Right
7
now,
or
you've
something?
got about. Right now, you're about 60%, 70% throttle, and it'll go about 25 to
Okay,
27.
we want to
miles
have
per
it
hour.
like a 10.
Yeah, you'll want to run that in a little bit, and I definitely play with it. The weight limit on this, I test drive all these, but I am just riding it back and forth. As long as you're doing just that, it should be fine. You just don't want to be bouncing around or Brody's or any two-wheel action.
Yeah,
It's, yeah. But testing it out prior, that way you know how fast it's going to go with you on it, and then you just figure about 40 pounds, 50 pounds.
Still waiting to hear what this does.
That is your parking brake.
Oh.
What you're going to do is you just squeeze the lever, press that guy down, let go of the lever, let go of it. Now it's in park. So to disengage, just squeeze it.
There we go.
Easy.
All right, guys. There is a counter meter on here.
Yep.
You can use that to judge exactly how long it's been running and whatnot.
Okay, you want me to lower the tailgate in the truck and then we'll get some help putting it in?
Yep. I'll grab Jason and Keith. I just need you to sign this one. This is just about me going over the break-in, about having you come back.
Anything else you need to tell us?
Yeah, there's some stuff in the box here, some goodies.
Okay.
They've got in here what they call a smart charger.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very smart.
Okay.
It's supposed to trickle charge after a certain voltage. Sometimes it doesn't do that. If that battery dies on you, it's going to take it 4 hours to charge. That's all I'd leave it on for. Don't plug it in overnight or any of
Long
that
term
kind of
or
stuff.
anything.
Yeah, that way it's just better safe than sorry.
Okay.
Is this going to be sitting until Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay, when you get home, turn that fuel valve off, fire it up, let it run until it stalls out,
Mm-hmm.
and then Christmas Eve, I just put this on the battery for like 35, 40 minutes just to top it off, and then you should be good. Just remember to open that fuel valve back up when it comes time to present.
What's the date?
17th, 12/17.
And then you've got your owner's manual in here, and a DVD on rider safety, and a little toolkit, and a low pressure tire gauge.
All right. So that smart charger, does it plug into AC then?
Yes, yeah, it
Okay.
plugs into the wall, and then it's got alligator clips that just plug into the terminals of the battery.
And this is just a 12-volt battery in there, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So you could
So-
use a normal 12-volt battery tender, you know.
As long as it goes down to like 1.5, because that is a super tiny 12-volt battery.
1.5 amps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't do it at like 5 or 10 amps, you're good.
Okay.
So,
So a true trickle charger
yes.
to maintain that guy.
Yeah, the gauge of the wires on this is really, really thin. So
Yeah.
that's where
Don't want to cook them.
Yep. But yeah, the seat has got a little latch
Uh-huh.
here.
And a little release
hook.
button off the back.
Yep. You just slide it in, and then I call
Now,
it
we
the
got two
Fonzie.
helmets to go with it too.
Yep. Did you already grab them? Or?
No, we didn't.
I don't know anything about the helmets.
Yep. Go grab those now.
Let me just
I'll be here.
There you
I'll
go.
grab Jason and Keith, and they'll help load you up.
All right, I can
There's the keys.
show you where we're going.
Take the keys out,